My name is Sarah Woodbury, and today's video is an overview of the second season of Making Sense of Medieval Britain. Last year, we started with a chart of 5 groups that had arrived in Britain over the course of 1500 years. Those were the Celts, the Romans, the Saxons, the Danes, and the Normans. And I thought we did a pretty good job of going through them. That said, though religion is mentioned in the chart, we never actually got to it in detail, so we are going to start with that this year. Please keep in mind that in some cases I'm going to be learning as I go, so some of this might be subject to change without notice.
Much like what happened last season when new information would come up from your research and we would change the order of the videos, or maybe even create a whole new video to shoot.
That's right. Honestly, that's often how I write my books too, is that they are subject to change without notice. So we'll be doing that with the videos as well. We're going to begin with a series of videos focused on pre-Celtic religion, which means in that case we'll be talking about burial mounds, stone circles, and standing stones. Then we'll move on to the Celts, who brought their own religion, which dominated Britain until the arrival of the Romans in 43 AD. Both these groups, as well, of course, as the pre-Celtic peoples, were what we might call pagan, at least initially, though the Romans converted to Christianity before they left Britain. As a result of that conversion, the Welsh became Christian too, so we'll be visiting many of their holy wells and early churches, which are still standing today. The next people to conquer England were the Saxons, followed by the Danes, both groups arriving in Britain as pagans, but later converting to Christianity. There's not a lot left of their pre-Christian traditions, but many churches throughout England have their origin in this time period.
And through this whole time period, since the Romans, the Welsh remained Christian, is that correct?
That's exactly right. They developed, post-Roman, their own cultural Christian tradition, which wasn't aligned necessarily either with what was going on in England or in Europe. Finally, we have the Norman Church. Though the Normans were descended from the Vikings, or Danes, they were Christian by the time they conquered England, and many of their churches and cathedrals are still standing and used for worship today. In next week's video, we will begin with an overview of pre-Celtic religion. Thanks for watching my video. You can click on the playlist or subscribe to my channel to see more. There'll be a new video next week. If you want to check out my books, click on the link to my webpage.